It's the lack of professionalism that some people come for. Probably nobody. All right, so welcome everybody. We're gonna continue my career. I've been playing a little bit offline since I streamed this last, so there's a little bit of things that have been done, improved, and moved around, and all kinds of good stuff in general. So I will go through that as we get in there. Still working on career mode though. I think I'm a level 9, no 10. Okay, so I'd work through level 10. Should be start of a new day. We've got our funky music going. Usually I listen to my own music when I've been playing this, so I guess I'll enjoy the soundtrack. So I've got 2 workbenches here now. Instead of 1, I purchased the upgrade for the 2. We got some parts coming in today. That's for a build. Yeah, for a build there. And I think this one need to be benchmarked. Yeah, this one was a benchmark. I think I went with the higher graphics card. That's what sucks about having an open PC. When you turn the game off, is you're like, oh crap, what was I doing? I forgot. But that one I believe was a graphics card, and this one, yeah, it just needs water cooling, and I believe I ordered all of that with this new case and everything else. Yeah, there's my graphics card, there's my water cooling, and this is the dual cards, because I think the build that I'm having to do has to do dual cards. So let's get started. We got the 980 Ti. We're gonna put in this other one, try to benchmark it to the right side, or right side to the right mark. What did I do since I left? Well, since I left, the auto screw thing really is the only other feature that I added. I've also, if you watched my first videos, hell, that's the wrong one. I need the one that's not dual card. If you watched my last videos, you can see I was pretty sluggish learning the controls, just because I'd never played this, and I actually didn't do the tutorial, which was probably a fail to play first time live stream without doing a tutorial. However, since that moment, I've gotten a little bit faster on everything, as it so happens with games, and that would be how things get moving along. Now, actually, there's a contest right now. PC Building Simulator is actually doing a contest to name some achievements that you'd like to see in the game, and that was actually one of the ones that I suggested, was try to remove an internal component without shutting the computer down, just because I thought that would be a pretty worthy. I thought it had already benchmarked. Let's see why. Maybe I gotta re-benchmark it since I'm installing something. But yeah, it had already booted and benchmarked, as we saw when we first got here. But let's just get it back together. I'm kind of confident in myself enough to where I'm gonna put it all back together, benchmark it, and come back with it good. Let's get that checked out real quick. Run that. All right, now while we're running that and that other 3D marks to run, I have to be right back. The laundry door is still open, so let me go close the laundry door. I feel like we've got some background noise, so I'll be right back. And that should be that one. Totally got that wrong. Should be that one. Yeah, that one. All right, there we go. I remembered the button to return at least, so that looked a little better. All right, this one's done benchmarking. I should have got it right. 45, and I think it needed 30 something. Yeah, 39. So we nailed that finally. I don't want to pretend like that was the first time doing that card, because that was actually about the 3rd card I ordered for that PC, because I was trying to use what's in stock. Because if we look, I have a ton of cards in stock. What I've noticed, this is really weird, but when I first was playing, and on the first stream I did and everything like that, everything seemed really tough for some reason. I'm gonna say it's not because my lack of computer knowledge. That would be a given. I mean, I did build my PC as I mentioned, but I'm not an expert, because especially when it comes to benchmarking and stuff. But what I noticed is since I've been doing more, the builds and the fixes have gotten easier. Like, it's weird. It's like the curve for difficulty went kind of high and then kind of low again, because a lot of the PCs I just got finished doing wanted only like a 1500 benchmark, a 1700 benchmark, but the ones that some of the first ones I was doing were up to here, where they wanted 39 or 37 or 40, 4500 and things like that. So it's weird that they kind of took a wild curve like that. It was kind of nice because basically it kind of felt like you struggle for the beginning of the game, and then once you get it, it's kind of like, it was kind of weird. It was kind of like easy going, and you could make some actual money. Because then it was weird, because then you know, your tutorial phase, you're learning things, and then at one point it's hard, and then you come back, and then it was like a lot of viruses started coming in and stuff like that. So it was easy stuff after that. So it was interesting. So this PC, see, look how low that benchmark is. It just wants to be 1691. So I think I've got like the I don't want to say I got the lowest, but I think I did do the lowest graphic cards I could get. I don't remember. I think this might be a budget build too, but I'm not sure. I might have just built on a budget. That was kind of cool too. When I was playing it the other day, I did hit some budget builds, which was actually really cool to do, to try to get a computer under 500 bucks and things, and that's kind of tough. Some of them, I think there was a dual GPU computer under 500 bucks, and that was a challenge. Why not? It's the best used one I've got. Always get that thermal paste. Give them the good old C7. I know I've got RAM. I'm pretty sure that's why there wasn't any in that box. Yeah, we've got 4 and 8. Let's go with this used 4 just to get it out of my inventory. Get those dual graphics cards ready. Those should be right here. If I remember correctly, my thinking was to go with some decent ones that could also dual GPU themselves. This might be a, no, it would have told me a price. What am I looking for? A power supply. It's not what I wanted to do. We can pretend that's what I wanted to do, but that was totally not what I wanted to do. And that was not what I wanted to do either. I need to stop holding the mouse. It's been a couple days since I played this. Oops. What I've noticed, I don't know if anyone else does this, but what I noticed, it's actually, when I'm on this side of the case, I actually will do the hard drive and all. Let's put the dust filter back. Yeah, let's get some of this crap that I took off back on there. There we go. It's a little easier to do the hard drive when you're on that side. That's actually the only thing I cable up when I'm initially installing all the parts. Then after that, start cabling everything else up like so. The smart move was getting 2 workbenches for sure, because now what I realized is I can benchmark while I'm taking apart the next PC. If I've got, as you just saw, like I had 3, it definitely makes it a lot easier to do multiple projects at once instead of having to wait for get that PC dialog back in there, because I tend to forget that. And that's how quick that went together. I don't remember what I was saying. Screw it. I know I was talking about the dual benches, but that's definitely made things a lot easier for getting projects done. since playing the other day, everything's gone a lot smoother with getting things together. Obviously I can build it pretty quick now. The only thing, like I said, that I bought is the ability to zip together the screws with one tap. And that wasn't a budget builder. I didn't think it was. Alright, so let's discard that. Everybody, and that's weird too, you get to a certain point, everybody wants water cooling. I don't get it. Cool, we've got the i7 7700, Silvertone PT, and a Corsair Dominant, some RAM there. Alright babes, site's going great, even getting pat myself sometimes. Sure, I know what that means. But you know the problem with success, suddenly everybody wants a piece of you. Some D-list celebrity that I barely even want to write about anyways, having a hissy fit with their lawyer and this suing me for libel. Mwah. They've made me shut down the site, although I'm back up and running under a different name, of course. Can't keep the truth down. Anyway, Daryl, could you be an angel and swap a new hard drive into this machine? Gotta hand over the old one as evidence. Yes, and I think it was only a... I want to say that was a 500 gigabyte because I believe that was a build that I did. So what we'll do is we'll get that going in the cart, accept that job, that way we can have it here tomorrow. Can you make it for, in terms of performance, I wanted to benchmark around 4075. I want 8 gigabytes of RAM. I know I have extra 8 RAM. Let's check the calendar though, because you don't want to be coming up on a weekend and accept one of these, because I learned that hard way a couple times. Let's double check. Yes, I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, but we need to run 4075 and we got 10 days. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna wait to order the hard drive. I was gonna have it by tomorrow, but hers is not on a time limit, so we'll just order the parts for the computer that I need to upgrade. Holy crap. What did I not install? Everything... Everything appears to be wired up. And I know I had thermal paste on here. Let's just, for the heck of it, slap a better cooler on there. I don't think that would have caused that, but I can't think of anything. Let's double check. We've got graphics cards, of course. We've got a GPU in there. Motherboard, storage, power supply. Yeah, everything's installed on there. I wonder if that CPU is bad. I suppose it could have overheated. I don't think it would have, but I don't know why it would have got the blue screen of death or anything we had going on there. I put thermal paste on there. I guess if not, I'll see it when I replay everything. I'm pretty sure I put thermal paste on there. So it couldn't have been that. Damn it. I was expecting this to be done, but now I'm kind of feeling like I gotta pay. What the hell? Uncorrectable hardware. Something's not... Something's not compatible somewhere. Not what I meant to do. This can't be. It's kind of frustrating. Let's try and experiment. All right, so those bad boys are the ones I'm putting there together. If I have any other. Maybe those graphics cards weren't awesome enough. Can't think of anything else that would cause that. I think these cards are actually better than the ones I was trying to put in. Yeah. I mean, it actually look. Really? Wow. It looks like it's running pretty smooth. Shouldn't have any problem benchmarking that. I mean, the only other thing I could think of would be that CPU. Since it was used, maybe it's not good. But I mean, this part looks smooth. Really? Why does that keep happening? Just run. That's what I get for trying to watch the screen. Forget about it. Forget about it. I am the worst right now. That's what I was trying to do. It's because his PC's got me flustered. I'm just gonna be overconfident. Did I get everything else? Yeah, it just needs the benchmark. I'm gonna be overconfident, put that side piece on, but I'm totally not clicking this screen. I mean, from here it's looking pretty solid, but we shall see. I've spent a lot of time on this PC here, more than I should have probably. But yeah, if it goes out this time, I'm thinking it's that CPU. There's no way, because those cards are better cards too. Unless there was a bottleneck or something where the graphics card were just too weak. I did go, I think, with the two cheapest graphics cards to double up, so that's possibly why. That maybe they are just not that great. Yeah, look, and that's why I did the two cheapest graphics card. He's got 4242. And he only needed a 1691, and I just overkilled his PC for no reason. So it was the graphics cards, but whatever. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Alright, so we've got this job coming in, and I've got my hard drive already in the shop. This one I'll need to wait on. Oh, let's build. Alright, so he wants water cooling. He needs dual GPUs. And a 5709. Let's take on that job. So you know what? I'll go ahead and order her hard drive while I'm here. So let's do 2 hard drives. This will be cool. Let's pick out his case. I like to save a few bucks. Let's go descending price. I kind of want to use this case, man. I've never used this. Yeah, let's buy it. Let's buy it. Screw it. Motherboards. We need to be able to do dual. And no lie, I've been building only AMD setups when people ask for one, other than the specifically requested boards or Intel pieces. I have done a few Intel ones. Let's do this one. I don't want to spend all my money on stupid stuff. Alright, so we're gonna do processors now. We want that, and actually I have a 1700. Let's throw that sucker in there. We need dual graphics cards, and we need a pretty high benchmark. Let's rock these bad boys. Memory, I want to just knock this out in one solid punch. 24 megahertz. Let's do that. It's because I want to get it right the first time. Storage, I already got the extra added on there. For power supply. What's funny about these power supplies is for all extensive purposes, I think 500 to 600 watts really going to be all you need. Dude said he did want water cooling, so let's go. Why not? Let's try that one. I haven't installed that one yet. Case fans we don't need, and he did have a blue case. I'd actually like to do some blue wiring. That would be kind of cool. So I'll spend some of my money on opening up some of the wiring. And what I found out after buying all the red wires is that you kind of have to buy the different types of color so that you'll get all the same when you go to actually install the PC. I buy now. It's a lot of money I just spent there. But we've got that set up. Let's put his PC right over here on this bench when I get back. If you're curious, yes, turning off the light at the end of every day saves a ton of electric in this game. I think my non-light turn it off it situation ended up being freaking, what was it? I think it was like almost 400 bucks. And then with the lights off, I think it took it down to like 175. Yeah, we're gonna start with the build over. Or you know what? We'll start with the build, but we'll also start with this hard drive. Yeah, it should be that one. Let's get that knocked out. Because I'm gonna have to benchmark the other one anyways. See, there's all the red cabling I picked. I didn't even give him 500, so I guess he's getting an upgrade. Storage. Done and done. Shouldn't be anything too tough there. Ready to boot. Drop this sucker off. Now this one, we know we're gonna need new parts because they want to benchmark, what is it? 4075 and 8 gigabytes of RAM. So let's build this sucker. That's a pretty cool case. All right. What's nice is there's actually an upgrade where you can get the dual standoffs, or not the dual standoffs, wow. The automatic standoffs placement. I could definitely see that being handy. I'm gonna have like a lot of freaking case fans around with all these people requesting water cooling. Slap, slap, slap. Now, since this case has some blue, not sure why that one didn't come out. Definitely made that mistake more than. Why are my wires not blue? Well, as the saying goes, you can't win them. Kind of a nice glow to it. And on this one, since we know it's got to hit a particular benchmark. Actually, pull out that super value RAM. Now let's run a benchmark. Now that I've upgraded the RAM, we'll see if that fixes it. At least how close it'll be. This one's done. Looks like another graphics card and probably water cooling part. Sub-level 0 Redux minimum spec. I finally got smart and just installed Will It Run on this computer. I was also installing that on other computers. This guy does not need much. He needs a GTX 960, which I think I have, and an i5 6500. That should actually work. We're gonna sell that. And 970? 960. Yeah, there it is. 2 GTX GeForce 960. So I bet I can get away with. I think I just pulled out memory too. Yes, 2 gigabytes there. What about hard drive? I think I have. That one's broken. We'll definitely need a hard drive. You know what? It's not that hard to add 500. What are we at here? 3721. So, what the hell? Could it be the RAM? Shouldn't be. Maybe I was using some boss ass graphics cards before. This one. Need 300 more points on this. Graphics card is actually really good. put that back. I3. Good night. I'll need to order a new processor. Let's just go for the gusto. What? What's going on? So it's not the RAM. It's gotta be the graphics cards again. Man. These Radeons are not playing nice. That's gonna mean that I've got graphics cards just sitting around. These Radeons are not doing good for me. So let's do... I know I've got these to work before. No, it's Radeons. I want to do Radeon. Why is it saying they're the only ones that can do Crossfire? GX 960. That's not gonna work either. Maybe I didn't have enough memory? Maybe I actually need 2 sticks of memory. Try that. All right, wait. I know I put thermal paste. Feel like I should just double check that. Needs an i5 6500. Oh yeah, that's some. Come back to that. Well, let's get the list actually, because go with that one. Case. Black and green, why not? Cooling doesn't have specific. Let's go. We're going green. Man. Buddha. Some extra memory there. It should be good. What the heck, man? I don't know what's going on now, all of a sudden. Just talking about being easier, now it's... I don't know what could be wrong on that one. I was gonna just leave for the day. I mean, the thing is, it looks like it's running just fine. And the benchmark even looks good. So I don't know why it's... I mean, look at that. Could it be overheating? Oh, hell. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. I mean, everything looks like it's working okay. Kind of frustrating. I mean, it looks like it's running really smooth too on that 3D Mark, which is what I said about the last one, so I don't know why. Something with these graphics cards. I'm gonna leave them out. Nah, that's not what I wanted. I kind of just want to forget about that other one for. That's really weird. Why? Maybe the game is a little glitched right now. Yeah, how do I not? Oh, I know why. Hold on. Never mind. That other computer's right now. Oh, it just needed a. That one ought to do it. He only needed two gigabytes of RAM. Get rid of that used shit. Now every time I'm starting up a computer, I'm wondering if I did everything right, because apparently there's been some I've done wrong. Oops. Totally said incomplete case. What's wrong with it? Sub, whatever. We're close. It's funny that I bet you this one will work. Does I can, or maybe not. This one's ready to go. Yes, we'll pay the rent. Let's give it a discard. 4 gigabytes memory, if you can stretch that. Oh yeah. Everybody wants water cooler. See, now it works. I wonder if that bench is just cursed. This is the one with the Ryzen 7, so let's... Which graphics cards were these? $55. Now let's go with the beasts. Yeah, I have no idea why it didn't work over there unless that bench is just cursed. Or something didn't load right with that bench. It's possible, I guess. Everybody wants cooler. So there's two, because there's this one and this one. 3812. See, look how low these benchmarks are. 2302, 3812, 4 gigabytes of RAM. I already have that. This guy doesn't have any RAM requirements. There's 8, 4, 16, and 8. So yeah, I got plenty of RAM. If I'm not mistaken, Ryzen 7 chip too, so shouldn't be anything wrong with the chip. What the hell? So it's not the bench, it is the graphics cards. Which freaking graphics cards are these? 8G. MSI R9 390X 8Gs. These suckers, and they're not working. Other than shit, what did I have in it before that worked? So let's go with some 6G. Let's fire. They have it? No. They do have 4G, so let's... This is awkward, man. I think that PC's on a time limit too, so if I don't get this crunched out... I'm gonna go right for the graphics cards. Who's got the lowest benchmark? 23. Actually, do this one because water cooling and RAM might step up that benchmark. Easy enough. And I don't know if this helps anybody, but what I've been finding, if you don't know 100% about graphics cards a little bit, I would just look at the sale price and then look at the ones that are above that sale price. This one. It's not a guaranteed method, but it could. Oops. Let's do that water cooling while we're in here. Could you imagine if I gave this guy with water cooling? I'd already been done. Hey, we'll just hook that up and then restart it. Yeah, look, now it works. Holy shit. 7662. All right, well, we got knocked that out of the park. All right, so that was awkward, but we got it fixed. That means that spent a lot of money on those graphics cards. We'll just start slapping in the other ones in a minute here. Just give them away, because the money's already been spent. What are you gonna do? Can't believe that took that long though. There must have been something weird with the graphics cards I picked. I don't, maybe the 8G was what was doing it. Maybe it wasn't all fast enough to run that. See, this one, install the water cooling on this as well. Knock that out of the park now. I feel like rewiring the whole thing with blue wires. No, I want CPU. Yeah, first I want some thermal paper. Now I want CPU. Much cleaner looking. Now look at. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna stab in the dark here. Show us let those unplug. Hold on. Before I even do his initial benchmark, pop out his graphics card. 57 bucks. I need to get rid of some of these right here. Let's try this one. Like I said, it's not a guarantee that that's what's going to push that benchmark over, but can't hurt. 35.97. See, I almost had it. I don't remember how much that one was. No boot device. Yeah, that would have been my fault. That was my incessant wire changing. Get you running 3D Mark. I don't even think I replaced this graphics card, so maybe that's 35.97. Did I? Maybe I did. $110. Try this one. See, I've gotten smart about the emails. Don't try to delete them so fast because that extra pop that happens. Usually there's 2 emails per one, so not all the time, but usually. 4296 in benchmark. Can you put 4 gigabytes of RAM in there? I want superior sounds from water cooling. Again, water cooling. I don't have any trouble with that water cooler, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 4 gigabytes of RAM. Where am I at on RAM? 16. Just gave it right back, so yeah, we need some 4. I mean, I guess my RAM frequencies could have been off too. It's possible. I hope not, but I guess that could be what it would have been. Two, three, 4, because I like to have some in stock. Yeah. Oh, that one's done already. All right. When's that? Is it this one? 4042. Yep. And that one. We'll go see what that benchmark was. $38.16. Needed 2302. Knocked that out of the park too. See, so my theory can work to quickly get the graphics card, but it's not actually a sound theory, like for actually learning about it. There is a formula that goes in there with GPU score and all, like it's an 85-15 I think formula, where I think 85 is the, I want to say it's the graphics card and 15 is the CPU. I'm not mistaken, but it obviously it weighs heavily on your graphics card. So sometimes if you can bump that up, but of course, obviously bumping up your CPU can help too, especially if it's a lower end one. So sometimes I'll run the test first and see where they're at least, to know where to address it. It'd be great if you could upgrade my graphics card. Could you run 3D Mark to check it doesn't overheat? I need this pretty soon. So I don't know what graphics card they have, so we're gonna order that. All right, so I got some more air coolers, some 1070 GPUs, another dual cable pack. Cool, well done. All right, and hello, I need a computer so I can chat with my grandson. Don't be much, cheap as possible. Thank you, Gene. See, these are nice budget builds. Spend less than $450. It's gonna be a little tough, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order the stuff I need today there, and then we'll come back for the budget build to order the parts, because then that helps me keep track of the parts that I'll be getting. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the day, and I'll actually end the stream here for now, and we'll come back and do this again. I just leveled up, so we'll see what happens next time.